commercial fishing. I think this is my third day officially, like, you know, going full commercial. The last video, if you guys watched it, I sold some fish back at the dock. It actually went really well, so I'm planning to do that again today. I just posted another story on my Instagram seeing if anyone was interested in getting some fish, so hopefully some people are interested. I don't know, I'm gonna just go out here and catch them, and then we'll see what happens after all that's said and done. But anyways, heading out right now. Bite last time was super hot. I think I caught over 20 fish, you know, a lot of shakers, but just constant action all day. So we're on plenty of bait today. We're gonna go full on, drop in 3 rods. We're gonna go control frozen herring on all 3 rods, and we'll see what happens. Looking for a big one today. All right, so last time I was out here, I tried herring and anchovy, one on each rod. And it seemed like the herring outperformed the anchovy. I think they got about the same amount of hits, you know, bites. I caught about the same amount of fish on both. But I caught more keepers for sure on the herring. So it would make sense. I think the herring's a little bit bigger, so probably the bigger fish are more willing to eat this bigger bait, or maybe just weeds out some of the smaller ones. Either way, we're gonna do all herring today. Put one on that rod, and then I'm gonna put one on this one, drop it down, and then I'm gonna put actually a herring on this rod too. We're gonna go full on 3 herring today. We'll see what happens. First fish of the day. First fish of the day. Just slowed down my troll a little bit. I don't know if that had any difference in it, but little shaker will pop off of here. Probably about a 12-incher. Future 40-pounder or 40-incher, maybe 40-pounder. But look at this. I got my bait back. I'm just gonna use this same bait again. Drop it back down. I think that'll work. Finally. All right, well, it's been a little while. The bite is definitely a lot tougher this time than it was last time I was out here. I think by this time last time I probably had about, you know, a dozen or so fish in the boat. But I finally got one here, and it's a shaker, but it is still one. Barely hooked, might come off here. Just no sweat. Want to give this guy a quick release anyways. Watch it come off right here. 1, 2, 3. No, maybe not. There it goes. Quick release. Alright, we gotta find a keeper, and it's been tough. I've been trolling for about 2 hours, and we had that first one in the first like 5-10 minutes, and then I've had like 3 or 4 scratch baits, but no hookups until that one right there. So anyways, maybe bite's starting to turn on here. Let's get another herring back down, see if we can find us a keeper. And right now I have interest in a small fish, but keeper fish. So basically as small as I can get while it's still keeper is what I'm looking for. So 22 inches to 24, somewhere in that range. Basically the same size as most of the keepers that I caught in my last video. Basically what I'm looking for. So we're gonna work this area. I definitely think there's some keepers down there. Just got to get one to bite. I know there's at least one keeper down there, at least unless someone else caught him. Last time I caught one, and I'm pretty sure it's a keeper, but I didn't gaff him because I wasn't 100% sure. I was like 98% sure that it was a keeper, and that one got away. So that one's still swimming around here somewhere, unless someone else caught him after I did, which I highly doubt. If I could find that fish, that'd be ideal. Got him. Got him. Kind of small. Oh, geez, really small. Super shaker. All right, shaker number 3. we can get it in without injuring the fish. Okay. Just short. 21 and a half. All right. Guy's nice and lively. We'll get him back. 21 and a half. There we go, there's a fish. I just dropped this one down, so I was just checking all the lines to make sure they were on the bottom, or at least close to the bottom. And this one hit right after I did that, so definitely worth it to make sure you're fishing the bottom. Maybe even me dropping it down to the bottom just triggered that fish. Maybe he was following it already, and then me dropping it down that little bit triggered the fish to bite. I don't know. This one does feel substantial. Maybe we have our first keeper here. I don't know. About to find out. Oh man, I think it's a keeper. Pretty sure this one's a keeper, but again, I'm not 100%, so I'm not going to gaff it. Yeah, 22 and a quarter. Yeah, 22 and a quarter. All right, perfect. So like I was saying earlier, there's a guy who wanted some fish, and he basically wanted us, he didn't want that much. So this is gonna be perfect. All right, one keeper. Man, it was tough. It's 11 o'clock now, so I've been out here for about probably 3.5 hours that I was actually trolling. And that's the first keeper. A couple of shorts, a couple of scratch baits. And finally a keeper. Man, do we have to work for it. Got him. That's a good one. He bit kind of like a big one, but then on the way up he didn't feel that big. Yeah. It's close. Very close. I think it's a shaker. Oh, it just came off. Pretty sure that one was a shaker. I think it's like 21, something like that. Quick release. No sweat there. Let's go back down. Seems like the bite's picking up a little bit. Fish. Fish. Oh yeah. That looks like a good one. Shoot. I was just in the middle of measuring this fish and putting it on the ice. Still there? Oh, it came off. Dang it. Trying to do too many things at once. That did feel like a good one though, unfortunately. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a big halibut. That's a big halibut. This is a big one. Yeah, now it's coming up kind of easy. I don't know how big it is. Oh, it's a nice one. Not big. I thought it was a lot bigger than that at first, but there we go. There's a nice keeper. Man, this one hit so hard. I thought for sure it was a lot bigger than that, but still not bad. Probably 24, 25 inches, something like that. Yeah, this guy was strong, man. I thought he was a lot bigger than this, but still a good fish regardless. About 24 and a half. Not bad, not bad at all. Bite, that's a bite. Yeah. Got him. Oh, that feels like another decent one. Oh. This one feels good. Get the gaff ready. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. Definitely a keeper. There we go. Give him a quick measure. I already know it's a keeper, but just measure it just to make, you know, triple. Oh. 20, 25, 24, 25. Really nice keeper. All right, that's gonna wrap it up. It was a super nice weather-wise day out here. The bite was a little tough, but we managed to catch a few. Kind of got on a little school there, or a little group of them right there at the end. But I would stay out here longer, but I promised the people some fish, so we're gonna go ahead and get in, cleaned up, and go get these fish off. Oh man, this heat today is insane. But anyway, sold the fish. Thank you to everyone who came out and got some fish. Hope you enjoy it. And I just wanted to share with you one thing quickly before I sign off here. So these are my rods here, and look at this right here. I don't know if you can see anything there, but that right there, that guide is missing the ceramic insert. So you see that little ceramic piece on the inside of that guide right there? That one's missing it. And you'll see on the same rod. See this guide right here that's got the ceramic in there? That's the way it's supposed to look, but that's the way it looks now. And what happened there is that rod got banged up on something. I noticed it today in the middle of the fishing session when I was on the kayak. I don't know when it happened, but somewhere along the line, that rod guide got banged up against something, probably cracked the insert, and it just fell right out. And that is why I have these guys right here. These are the Direct Fishing rod sleeves, and probably would have had this thing on there, that might not have happened. So anyways, that's why I try my best to wrap my rods in these anytime I'm not using them. That'll just protect the rod a little bit better than obviously if you didn't have them. If you guys want one of these, I always leave a link to my merch in the video descriptions, but I'll leave a direct link to these exact rod sleeves right here if you guys are interested. But anyways, just want to share that with you really quick. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good one. We'll see you guys on the next one.